Arthur Smith, his final public appearance as head coach of the Atlanta Falcons was to undress verbally Dennis Allen. You didn't need to read lips because you could hear it, the microphone of him getting so angry at Dennis Allen that the 1-yard touchdown that Jamal Williams scored when it was 41-17. It was 17-all, by the way, at half.
It was.
And the Saints scored everything unanswered. The Falcons fell apart. And Arthur Smith probably knew that this meant the end of his coaching career, and he did not like the disrespect to have Jamal Williams score and have the Saints celebrate like they just won the Super Bowl. When I think it was apparent that the Saints were out as the division winners too. They still had an opportunity to make it as a wild card. And Dennis Allen says, I understand, or I hear you, basically is what he said to him. And then we find out later that Jameis Winston, who was in the game as the backup, because the game was already decided, he's the one, along with the rest of the team, that decided to give the ball to Jamal Williams, who had the most touchdowns in the league last year, signs with the Saints, and had 0 going in. So it was important for him to score. And we found out that they went rogue. Dennis Allen called a knee, and they handed it off. And here was Jameis after the game, just, being Jameis.
The play was victory, but I also explained to DA that it was a team decision, and I think when you have a team morale, and I asked the guys, I said, guys, like, what do you want to do? We know how much Jamal means to this team, and I understood from DA's perspective, so I give him that. But DA didn't condone that at all. He didn't. However, we decided as a team to do it, and man, we got an interception to the 1-yard line. So if we would have scored, would it still would have been disrespectful? I think it should be forgotten, especially when the score is already 41-17. So I don't know how much worse it can get. But I got a ton of respect for Arthur Smith and the coach that he is. I think they do some incredible things. I didn't want to disrespect him. That was not my intention. My intention was to lead the team that I've been with the entire year. And we made a collective decision that we wanted to get one of our guys who they fight with blood, sweat, and tears every game in the end zone. And I'm going to feel good about that.
He should join politics. That was great. So
actually, he convinced me. Like, sure, I'm fine with it.
When a head coach, listen,
man,
come on,
in that work.
I understand that, but the head coach said take a knee,
right?
And so he doesn't disrespect the coach, and say he said, "Oh, I heard him." So he's got the coach's back. Don't blame the coach. Blame us, and don't blame us for being disrespectful. Blame us for just being a team. Makes 0 sense.
No disrespect to the other coach.
No respect to the
just
other coach.
Disrespect to my coach.
Just to my coach. But no, hold on a second. But when it all comes down to it, I heard what the coach said, so I immediately asked the guys, "What do you want to do? Under what structure does that actually exist on planet Earth as being okay?"
That's great.
In case you're wondering how that's going to affect Dennis Allen's future, Ian Rappaport, during the commercial break, reported Dennis Allen is staying the head coach of the New Orleans Saints.
Wow.
Look,
so,
did Dennis Allen say, don't run this play, or did he just say, take a knee?
Take a knee, which means don't run another play.
But did Jameis then say, well, look, we want to get Jamal this touchdown?
Yeah, got it. Right. So we'll find out if Jameis is still the backup quarterback of the Saints. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.